Imagine a world where humanity is just a fading myth. A silent planet where our towering cities are nothing but rusted steel skeletons, slowly swallowed by the unforgiving forest. If we disappeared tomorrow, the Earth wouldn't mourn us. It would simply heal, erasing our footsteps. But after the dust finally settles across the globe, who would rise to take our place? Which animal has the exact right combination of intelligence, social structure, and physical ability to build the next great civilization? The answer to this deep mystery will truly surprise you. Welcome to Time Tales. Today, we look thousands of years into an unseen, mysterious future to ultimately discover the next rulers of planet Earth when our time is finally over. To rule the Earth, brute physical strength is never enough. The massive dinosaurs proved that millions of years ago. True, lasting power to shape the world always comes from the mind. To build a civilization, a species needs three specific things: high intelligence, a physical way to easily manipulate their environment, and complex social structures to safely pass down their knowledge. Without something like our opposable thumbs, a creature simply cannot forge tools, build shelters, or safely harness electricity. Fine physical dexterity is just as important as having a large brain. You might naturally think our closest relatives, the great apes, would be the ones to inherit the Earth. Looking at nature, it seems like the most obvious and logical assumption. They already have hands, and they already use basic tools in the wild. But there is a massive, often overlooked problem with the apes becoming the next dominant global species. Apes require the exact same fragile ecosystems that humans do to survive. If a catastrophic global event wipes us out entirely, it will most likely wipe them out too. Their wild populations are already critically endangered today. Without humans to protect them, or in the face of sudden climate shifts, they simply wouldn't survive the harsh incoming transition. So, if the apes perish alongside us, we must look elsewhere. We must look into the deep, dark places of the world for a completely different kind of mind. Deep beneath the ocean's surface lies our first major candidate, the octopus. A creature so incredibly intelligent, many top scientists openly compare its fascinating mind to an alien species. They are incredibly smart animals. They are fully capable of solving complex puzzles, actively using tools, and smoothly escaping from tightly secured enclosures in advanced research laboratories without being caught. Their tentacles offer unmatched physical dexterity. With millions of active neurons spread throughout their arms, they can deeply manipulate their immediate environment with an astonishing, almost unbelievable level of precision. Imagine a sprawling underwater civilization, deep cities built from glowing coral and salvaged metal, designed entirely by an invertebrate mind that naturally thinks differently than any mammal on Earth. But the octopus has a fatal, deeply biological flaw that strictly stops them from building a lasting society. They are entirely solitary creatures with extremely short, isolated lifespans. Most importantly, a mother octopus tragically dies shortly after her eggs finally hatch. The vulnerable children are left entirely alone to fend for themselves from the exact moment they are born. Because the parents die early, precious knowledge cannot be passed down. Every single young octopus has to painfully learn how the vast, dangerous world works entirely from scratch. Without generational learning, there are no schools, no shared history, and no compounded technology. They can never build a true civilization. We must look to the skies.
Enter the amazing corvids, crows, ravens, and magpies. Do not let their relatively small size fool you today. These highly adaptable birds possess a terrifyingly high level of pure intelligence. Studies have repeatedly shown that adult crows easily have the problem-solving capabilities of a 7-year-old human child. They perfectly understand water displacement, basic physics, and detailed sequence planning. They are true, skilled tool makers in the wild. They will actively modify a simple twig into a sharp hook to fish out food from tight spaces. They plan for the future. Unlike the solitary octopus, crows are a highly social species. They hold complex, quiet funerals for their dead. They definitely hold long grudges. And most importantly, they carefully teach their young. They can clearly recognize individual human faces and quickly pass that warning information to other distant flocks. They possess exactly the kind of deep generational learning required for society. But they unfortunately have a massive physical limitation holding them back. They have the advanced brains and the social structure, but they fundamentally lack the heavy-duty physical tools. A fragile beak and delicate talons can really only build so much. They simply cannot smelt raw iron. They cannot lay heavy bricks, and they cannot safely manipulate open fire. They might beautifully rule the open skies of a post-human Earth, forming complex aerial tribes, but they will realistically never forge heavy steel or build sprawling modern megacities. What about the smart marine mammals like dolphins? They certainly have incredible brains and very complex underwater languages, but they are entirely physically bound to the deep water forever. Without physical hands to properly manipulate their environment or the crucial ability to safely harness hot fire, marine mammals cannot smoothly transition into a technologically advanced global civilization. Some scientists enthusiastically point to wild pigs. They are highly adaptable, incredibly smart, and easily thrive in our human ruins. But their hard hooves firmly prevent any complex, delicate engineering. To find the true inheritors of the Earth, we need an animal that already lives among us. An animal that thrives on our leftovers and navigates our cities. This effectively leaves us with the ultimate, completely unexpected frontrunner for the future, the raccoon. They currently possess an absolutely perfect, rare storm of highly beneficial evolutionary traits. First, clearly consider their unmatched dexterity. Their front paws are incredibly sensitive and function almost exactly like human hands, highly capable of easily untying stubborn knots and picking complex locks. Second, look at their amazing diet. Raccoons are the ultimate scavengers and true omnivores. They can eat almost absolutely anything, meat, raw plants, or leftover garbage. This means they can easily survive anywhere. Third, their intelligence and social structure. They are highly intelligent, quiet problem solvers that live together in loosely organized social networks, leaving them perfectly primed for massive further evolution. Simply give them a few 100,000 years of quiet evolution entirely without human competition. Their brains naturally grow much larger over time. Their everyday posture slowly becomes more upright. They finally start organizing together. They quickly begin to use the endless, massive supply of refined metals and hard plastics left directly behind by fallen humanity as their everyday building blocks. With their nimble little hands, they safely rediscover warm fire. They slowly learn to forge brand new tools, not out of old stone, but straight from the rusted, heavy steel of our fallen empire. Their basic social structures solidify tightly into organized tribes. They successfully develop a complex, spoken language to warn of deadly predators and help coordinate massive, ambitious building projects. Writing is eventually invented. Steady agriculture naturally follows next. The new inheritors of the Earth begin to farm their food, to trade goods, and to rapidly expand across the green continents, completely conquering the globe just as we did. Eventually, their curious archaeologists will dig deep down into the dark soil and shockingly discover the bizarre, deeply fossilized remains of a giant, completely hairless ape that quietly preceded them. They will deeply marvel at our long concrete highways and our shimmering glass towers, constantly wondering what terrible fate really happened to the mysterious ancient gods who originally built them. They will confidently build their very own brilliant civilization right on top of our forgotten bones. A new society perfectly adapted to the changing earth, far stronger and more resilient than we ever were. The profound irony is absolutely undeniable. The smart species that ultimately replaces humanity might just be the very same quiet scavengers we once aggressively chased away from our nighttime garbage cans. Mother Nature is always incredibly patient and watchful. Humanity is truly just one small, fleeting chapter in the massive, violently ongoing, and ever-changing story of this beautiful, ancient, wild planet. Our time here is fleeting. The Earth does not belong to us. We simply borrowed it for a little while, and one day our lease will expire. The grand, sweeping story of planet Earth will surely continue long after we are entirely gone. The big question is clearly not if someone else will take our empty throne, but exactly when. So, what specific species do you honestly think has the absolute best chance to build the very next global empire? Are you Team Octopus, Clever Crow, or the crafty raccoon? Let us know down below. If you truly enjoyed this fascinating journey into deep, mysterious time, be sure to leave a quick like on the video. It honestly helps us uncover even more forgotten mysteries of the past and future. Remember to carefully subscribe to Time Tales and ring the notification bell so you never miss a brand new episode. We travel both quickly forwards and backwards, directly through the wild timeline of our world. Please join us next time as we eagerly dive even deeper into the greatest unanswered mysteries of human existence. Until then, stay incredibly curious and always keep questioning absolutely everything around you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch Time Tales today. Always remember, the distant future is entirely unwritten, leaving endless possibilities for what comes next.